Face-to-face communication is a fundamental to the existence and survival of individuals, groups, societies, and nations.
Face-to-face communication is way better than virtual communication. It is because it can strengthen your relationship and bond.
We all know the face-to-face communication is the most effective way of all kinds of communication. Let me show you one of the benefits of face-to-face communication. Easier to convince people. When you're conversing with someone who disagrees with you, communication over text or email can be cumbersome and ineffective. You may not have their full attention, or they may just be skimming over the words you've written. Swaying people to our point of view is an essential skill for business owners and leaders. And the vast majority of the time, it's much easier to get people to see your perspective when they're in the room with you, even if it's a virtual room. You aren't an email window that can just be closed and forgotten about. You can engage them, change tactics, and make your case persuasively. It's a lot harder to say no to someone in person than over the phone.
When you talk face-to-face, you communicate with more than words. You communicate with your whole body. People can sense that you really want to communicate with them. This energy binds people together. Your relationship with a person can grow much stronger when you communicate in person.
Better nonverbal understanding. It's not just about talking. There is another important dimension of communication: body language. Nonverbal cues can tell you a lot about a person, inside information that you can't get over email, over the phone, or even over video chat. Body language can tell you how a person is feeling and how they are feeling about what you are talking about. If they are inadequate to your pitch, if their friendliness is sincere or just an act. Based on non-verbal cues, you can change tactic in a pitch, adjust what tone of voice or what body language you're using, and tell for sure when you have someone's attention back. Body language is a process of communicating through non-verbal signals. It includes things like gesture, posture, facial expressions, and more. The meanings of all these vary from culture to culture, but we instinctively read body language and interpret it as some expression of moods, feelings, and intentions.
Face-to-face communication is very high in richness because it allows information to be transmitted with immediate feedback over the email or text. The virtual or telecommunication type might take several email or text to point out the excess ideas or detail to another person. In addition, there may be some misunderstanding and delay of transmission of data. So, to be exact, face-to-face communication is quicker and more effective communication over another type.
So for the last benefits of face-to-face communication, we have the more team participation. Getting your team all in one room can be hassle, but it's worth it. In these benefits, people are more engaged and more collaborative into face-to-face settings.
When we say team participation, it is primarily about communicating with your teammates and execute what you have communicated.
Participating in a team promotes an atmosphere that fosters friendship and loyalty. Also, it helps an individual to possess communication skills, strength, and habits.